rest of the programming. We want to thank William Clarence Marshall for coming in to sing here today and help us with the National Black Anthem. So, without further ado, our President, Delores Gray.
Okay, I'm just going to start off and read what our mission statement is, and I know that this has been in place for many, many years, and I want us to know that this is what we're going to strive for. So the mission statement, the Carl Stokes Brigade, CSB, is an organization of friends and followers of the late beloved Mayor and Ambassador Carl Burton Stokes. The purpose of the organization is to to commemorate and honor Ambassador Stokes each year on the anniversary of his death, as we recommit to continue his agenda to create and improve the quality of life for all people within the community in which we live. So that is definitely what we're doing here today.
Yes.
So I want to, she already introduced me.
I'll open it up with the Desperado. That's
yes. So we're going to start with Miss Genevieve Mitchell.
Thank you, President Gray. I appreciate
our secretary.
Without,
great woman.
Without further ado, and that's the back at you on that. Without further ado, if you could just quiet yourselves and lower your heads and lift your spirits high. Today, focus on those you love, here and gone. Someone who is special to you or someone who is special to you. And I want to share with you the Desperado. You are a child of this universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And though it may be unclear to you now, perhaps the universe is unfolding as it should. We ask that you be at peace with your soul and your God, whomever you perceive him or her to be, and through all the noisy labors and aspirations of this life, with all of its sham, drudgery, and sometimes broken dreams, let each and every one of us always remember that it is still an extremely beautiful world. We strive to be happy, love one another, help each other every day. This is the Desperado. Thank you. President Gray?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Is it time for your keynote?
Yes.
Yes? Well, I would like to turn it back over to President Delores Gray at this time, who is going to deliver a keynote address commemorating Carl B. Stokes on behalf of the Carl Stokes Brigade. Thank you. President Gray.
Thank you all. Thank you all. I'm really glad that we are out here today in this beautiful, warm weather to commemorate Carl B. Stokes, ambassador, mayor, judge, and just an honorable person that began with starting the Carl Stokes Brigade with our other founder, Bert Jennings. But, before I start that, bring me this here. I want to first start by thanking Maddie and her husband for the beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
And we want to, come on. Oh, yeah. I want to just give this
Maddie and Jick Hayes. Let's recognize them.
Thanking you so much.
Thank
for
you.
Our assistance. And for helping us and for being here.
You are so sweet. Thank you.
And we said that we wanted to make sure we honor you. And she has a business, and she's always in the helping business. They're always helping, and they're activists as well. So I love you and thank you because you've been there for me. My daughter passed, so I really appreciate what you've done and being here for us.
And thank you very much. And I don't really know because I lost my.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got to go back to the.
Oh, goodness. You're fine. But I wanted to speak on that first before we get started. Basically, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
One of the reasons why I chose to accept the nomination is because of what I believe in and what I know that my parents believe in and what our Honorable Carl B. Stokes believe in, as well as Mr. Jennings. This is an honor to be the president of this wonderful organization, and I'm very, very humble to take this into another level because after speaking with Mr. Jennings, he gave me the okay to handle things. But the way I look at it, we are all in this together. We're all in this together. Activist work is hard work. And we all need to stand together to help each other, because it's very, very important that we take care of the social ills that are going on in our communities. It's very, very serious. And that's what Mr. Carl B. Stokes saw. And I read some things about him that I said, wow, this, you know, I never met him. My father told me that he threw water balloons at him, but when he was a kid, and that's the only thing I knew about him. But I remember as a child growing up, I always saw his picture, Jesus' picture, MLK pictures on our walls in our homes. And we, black families, we all know that we had those pictures up. It was always, and also John F. Kennedy. They used to have them in a row, or, you know, my mother definitely had them up there. So that's what I knew about him. I knew that he had to be a great man, so my mother could have him on a wall next to Jesus. But my thing is that I want us to know, you know, I want us to grow. And that's how I'm looking at it. When I look at the word brigade, it's like it's an army. And we are an army. And it says army of 3,000 up to 5,000 or more. And that's what we are. When you hear the word Carl Stokes Brigade, that should make you think and say, wow, these people are powerful. They're out there in numbers. They're out there fighting for social justice, for civil rights, and to make things right for the younger people that are coming along. And I'm not going to keep this very long, but I am just very appreciative to even get to speak and sit in the company of Mr. Jennings. You know, it really, you know, did something to me to know that I'm sitting next to a man talking to him that's 99 years old, and he's a walking history book. And I know that this is what that I'm supposed to be doing with you all. And with you all staying in the center of all of this, I know where your hearts are at. This is very important with everything that's going on in our communities. We have gentrification happening every single day. We have things that are closing due to gentrification, like the Eliza Bryant that I'm really want to focus on. That's something we really need to take a look at. And as well as the problems with the county jail coalition and the housing, the false foreclosures and things like that. And that is going on all around in each one of our communities. And that's what my mission is, for us, for we, to be a team and get these things done. And also to get the blessing from Mr. Jennings, because he comes first. That's how I look at it, because he is the one who has really kept this alive and kept it going in his friend's honor of Carl B. Stokes. And so with that said, I'm not gonna talk so much, because I'm gonna start getting, you know, very emotional, because to me this is so serious to me. I look at the voting rights, all our rights are being, you know, messed up, and I'm just really I'm just ready to put on my boots. Put on our boots. We put on our boots and get out there and, you know, and get things together. We got wonderful people in the organization, like Mr. Seals. He's our Sergeant of Arms. He's doing big things. He's our Sergeant of Arms, as well as running for an office to help make changes, as well as Marva and Dave. They're out there dealing with the housing situation, and among other things as well, with the jail coalition and everything. And then we have Al Porter, who is the president of Black on Black Crime, Inc., and he's out there fighting justice every day. And we have, you know, for instance, Dr. Dorothy, who is our vice president, and she's on a mission as well. She's out there. She's belonged to several other organizations as well. And, you know, our input is everywhere. And even with me, I'm part of the National Congress of Black Women. I'm their legislative chairperson. And so my mission is to make sure that we get educated on what's going on around us, that we fight it, and we put our foot in it, we put our feet in it, to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And also we have Genevieve over here. It's like we have great people. And Hazel, you know, we just have great people around us, and all the ones that are not here right now.